All right, I know we're running close on time, but I wanted to at least go through and talk about some of those simple rules to go online with. But one of the things that I find really important is that it's not like it used to be. Back in the, before we had the internet, it was like pulling teeth trying to find information on how to build a program. And so what generally happened was everyone was trying to build their own program. And I'm really a strong believer in plagiarism. When it comes to safety, let me reclassify that a little bit. When it comes to safety, someone's already invented the wheel. Why would you reinvent the wheel if it's already out there? So take that information. There's information on safety policies, specific programs, and everything else already out there so that you don't have to redesign anything. All right? But the key thing is that you have to kind of educate yourself to a certain extent. So before you just grab anything out there, here's some simple rules that have to follow. Number one, you still have to be kind of savvy of the information, right? You still have to know what you're looking at. If you just, somebody says, hey, this is a really good lockout tagout program and hands it to you, how do you know it's any good unless you know what the requirements are of the program? So one, you have to really be educated and know what you're looking for as far as those requirements. Two, you have to verify that information in whatever you get. You might buy some from J.J. Keller or this happens all the time when I was out doing inspections of different clients. I go in and I say, okay, so do you have a safety and health program? Oh yeah, we bought this thing and it's still wrapped in cellophane, okay? But it's on the bookcase, they got it. It's a safety and health program. We're covered. Is it working? No, they haven't even opened it up to see what they're agreeing to yet. They haven't even put their name to it. So the part of this is that whatever you do, you have to take, once you verify that it's correct, you have to modify that information to meet your organization's needs. You want to make sure that you're following through, that this is going to actually do what you need it to do. Just don't buy it, take it and say, hey, yeah, we're good to go. There may be things in there that you're not agreeing to, but it's part of your policy now because you put your name on it. So where are some of the best sites to go to? Go to the horse's mouth, right? Why would you go somewhere else and get secondhand information when you can go out to the OSHA website and get that information directly from them? What's involved in this standard? How to understand what's in those standards and things like that. Not only that, but how about MSHA? Because you have things with MSHA that you need to know. Why would you wait and have somebody, some company that's trying to sell you something, give you that information when you can get it for free? It's just learning how to go out there and operate within those websites. But all that information is available out there to you. For instance, OSHA does not do its own testing, neither does MSHA. How many people have heard of NIOSH? Okay, that's your National Institute for Occupational Safety and Health. They do a lot of the testing. They do a lot of the setting, what should be in the standards. So going out to their website, they're kind of under the CDC to a certain extent. They're related to them. But you can go out there and get that information directly from them, and then you're not getting it secondhand, so you know exactly what is required. Okay, same thing with ANSI standards. The only thing I would tell you to be careful about ANSI standards and like NFPA is that they're going to charge you for those things. And when I was over in the Bureau, there's no way we could afford all the ANSI standards. You'd go broke trying to buy all the ANSI standards. When you think about it, I mean, you look at an eyewear station and you say, yeah, everything's there. The ANSI standard takes it to the nth degree. That has to be located so many inches off the floor. The flow of water has to be between 6 and 8 inches high. The water has to be tepid. It has to be kind of warmish or, it can't be ice cold and it can't be burning hot. These kind of things. These are all these little specific details. Well, yeah, if you're interested in nothing more than eyewear stations, then yeah, buy the standard. But there are other places to kind of get this information. One of those other places is that there is a lot of university systems. In the state of Montana, we're a little bit different. That on-site consultation program that I talked about that's with the Safety and Health Bureau is normally done through different universities. Okay, so for instance, in Colorado State University is the one that employs the on-site consultation program. So one of the things that we have off of our website is that if you're trying to create a program, a safety program, an overall safety program, you can go in, you click on this site, it takes you to University of South Florida. They have the consultation project in Florida. You go in there and you can type in, you set up your password, set up your information, and it's safety writers. So you go in there, you tell them what kind of a company you are, and they'll present you with a Word document of a safety program that you can now go in and modify for what you need for within your organization. Okay? So there's a lot of good places as far as university, there's up-to-date information that you can gather there. The only thing I would caution you about is when you go out there to different sites, be careful what you buy, because you're stuck with it. And there's a lot of people that will sell you a program that sounds really good, but you have to do all the legwork to make the program work. So you're not really helping yourself in that particular situation. Okay? So those are the kind of things that I would advise you to take a look at. Okay?